One, two, three. Still feeling a bit sick. Oxygenator. Not really sure what pricing these should be at. Still lower than what it used to be. There's only 1,000 some items on the auction house right now. People have been claiming about the interest in this dying off. Jesus. What's going on with the prices? Apparently they're kind of giving up on the war, in mainline WoW, in retail. They're actually giving up on the whole war thing between the Alliance and Horde. I'm not sure what to make of it. Like, I can kind of see that, it's gone on for long enough that, it could be a stale thing. But at the same time, I'm feeling like there's so much bad blood there. You can't just be like, there, it's over, You have to, just because, like, the leaders get on doesn't mean everyone else gets on, There's too many deaths on either side, In Kata, the Alliance wiped out a Tauren village, that was just civvies. The Horde mana-bombed Terramore. The Horde have frequently held the villain ball, Frequently been the bad guys. So it's the kind of thing that doesn't go away easy, So if they want to put, get rid of the whole like war angle, then it's the kind of thing you have to build up to, you have to try with. I suppose one issue with it is that a lot of the trying happens off screen, like in novels or short stories and whatnot. And I question how well advertised those short stories are, as a preamble to BFA, they had a whole like reconciliation thing between the Forsaken and the humans of Stormwind, because there's some Forsaken that had relatives still alive among the humans of Stormwind, and when they got, Sylvanas gives them permission to meet up, but then backstabs them and starts killing them all. And that's the same thing that introduces the idea of Artis having a sister. She was, as far as I know, she's never mentioned before that. They just gave him a sister, and sorry, that fan may be blowing on the mic. Just need to hand out my hands again. I'm just paranoid. But, you know, all this happens... None of it's ever mentioned in-game. All of it happens off-camera. In a novel, you know? So there very well could be plenty of, you know, reconciliation between the factions, different things going on. But you don't get to see it, you know? It's all happens in books, you know, in other materials. And while Expand the Universe is nice, it's just... there's limits, you know? Kind of want to have as much of it as possible in the thing itself, you know? So having to send people elsewhere is annoying. Here, I'll be back in a second. I'm kind of spiraling. Oh, humans are also losing diplomacy in the new expansion. They're getting like a quicker Hearthstone recharge and a double charge to it. I know. I'm kind of enjoying getting the extra rep right now. Oh, hey folks. Literally got back right as I went character went AFK. Ooh, excuse me. I'm starting to feel a bit lightheaded. It is just me being anxious. That's all it is. Seriously, that's fucking dog shit.
Well met.
Wouldn't say no to that. And it's probably better on damage, but this 6 stamina would be nice. I know I was complaining before, saying like, you know, why stamina? But yeah, Earth Day would sell well. That would be nice. I kind of do like the vibe of early WoW, I have to say. I'm kind of actually digging this. I'm actually kind of getting into Classic here. It's nice playing it with controller. It's also nice not having to be in that chair. That chair is terrible. It's tilting. Need to put the other one together. The silvered set is very nice. Oh, hey now. That's sexy.
Safe travel.
With the I mentioned. I talked about hectopascal, and I talked about weak hero there. I only really brought up the main characters in it. The main character of hectopascal, I do not remember his name. I think it's just a straight Korean name, so I'm afraid if I don't know how to pronounce something, I don't remember how to say it. Oh, I don't remember the name in any capacity, even an attempt at it. I just don't remember it. But a lot of characters in Fake Hero, or not Fake Hero, Weak Hero, have a like maybe a Korean surname, but then an English first name. Like the lead antagonist in Weak Hero is called a guy called Donald Na. Another guy, I don't remember his surname, but his first name was Wolf. There's a guy in it called Eugene. There's another dude called Ben. Big Ben. He's awesome. So it makes it really easy to remember characters' names when it's pretty simple English names, you know. It just, if I don't know how to say a name, I just don't remember what it is, you know. Give me a second, folks. Hey, folks. Fuck. Sorry. Remember I was saying the anxiety? Yeah, one thing after another. It's annoying. Really bloody annoying. You know that line there, Stupid Alliance Army just had to build their towers right behind my farm. Feels like that's a, you know, a Warcraft 3 strategy reference. Not necessarily just a, you know, I've seen people build their supply depots in StarCraft build their bunkers behind supply depots. I think I've seen some people do the same thing in Warcraft 3. Build their towers right behind farms. So that may be a reference to that. Wrong type of course. I don't remember her spelling. You do have it, right? Yeah, there we go.
Depends on our friend. For the Alliance.
I'm interrupting something.
How are you? See you later.
I buy and trade.
Yeah, if I could make that sword, it would definitely be a benefit to me. Ooh, then again, it's a sword. I need to...
Well, later. Go with honor, friend. Can I help you?
So... Fuck it. So... Could maybe cook them for some levels. Wow, they're an improvement. Put them on. Sell.
See you around.
I'm actually getting rather tired now at this point. Oh, yes. Building inspiration.
Well met.
Spells already
Light
active.
bless you.
Arrested. Experience gains increased by 3%. Ah, you're welcome. Sadly, not too useful to you, but I need to do it for a quest. 2, 3, 4.
Good day to you. See you around.
It's not working. That should be over its desires by now. Paladin blows the Horn of Order on, which increases the total strength and agility of all party members within 30 yards by 45. Lasts 2 minutes, exclusive with Blessing of Might. Also scales based on level. Level 1, it increases your power by 6, 9, 11. When you hit 12, it jumps up to 11. Then at 22, it jumps up to 17. Current scaling will probably be 89 and 60. Thank you. Random comment on Wowhead. This saved me because I was wondering where the hell it should be. So, I could boost people's strength and agility by 11. Or I can do Blessing of Might. No idea. I'm gonna have a quick look at Wellhead's guide to the Paladin runes. Okay, the Wowhead guide here agreed with what I'd been saying about Paladins. Baseline classic Paladins. In the underlying base game, Retribution Paladin was an awful damaging class, among the worst, with some utility in form of blessings, auras, and judgments. So yeah, they had some utility, but they were an awful damaging class. But in Season's Discovery, they've received major power spikes through runes, it's now more than capable to carry its own weight in raids and dungeons. It's becoming more powerful in PvP combat. Oh, that's nice. Enhanced blessings. Oh, blessings. I confused them for seals for a moment. But still, that's nice. It doubles the duration of blessings. From, 5 minutes to 10. And halves the mana cost. Oh, and they also, Season's Discovery also gave new, Paladin gear and equipment. That's nice, cause like there wasn't much gear for paladins to use back in the base game. Paladins were forced into being healers, but a part of that was also like, even when they were forced into being healers, there is no healer plate. They had to wear robes. They have to wear cloth, despite being paladins. The fact that they could wear plate was moot. There was no healer plate. Plate was for warriors. So, wouldn't be surprised if something that was also hurting paladins was the lack of gear that helped them, Paladins use mana on like warriors, so a bit of int might have been a benefit to them. I don't quite know the just looking at how the paladins playing here right now, I think that they would have needed a bit of int on their gear to be able to keep their damage up for long. What with seals being expendable and whatnot, Basically what I'm saying is it wasn't just simply the specs that were issues, but I think the itemization and the gearing might have also been a problem. I can't speak with any degree of authority on it, but sorry, I thought I saw a moth or something. But I can't speak with any degree of authority, but given the other issues I've heard, I wouldn't be surprised if that's an issue, if that's a problem. But Nomergan, Temple of Atal Hakar, and Black Phantom Deeps are 10-man raids? That's insane to me. Apparently, viability, according to the guide here, viability on Wowhead. Viability in the original Retribution Paladin viability in original level 60 content was almost zero due to extremely poor damage, lack of abilities, and excessive mana consumption led to paladins restricting the use of their core damage spells and abilities. So yeah, I was right. Heavy mana consumption, and then there was no int on gears to give them more mana. There was no, way for them to fix their mana situation. Season Discovery improved all these factors for Rune Discovery. Damage is now higher, mana consumption is now lower, and the void of active ability has been filled. Oh, that sucks. There is Divine Storm. Apparently it came in Wrath of the Lich King. Did not know that. You can get that. Strong Cleave and passively heal raid members. Benefits from having slower weapons, but it's currently weaker than using a one-handed weapon with Hammer the Righteous. Then there's Seal of Martyrdom. It mimics Seal of Blood. and it does do holy damage. Benefits from having faster weapons. Crusader Strike actually came in Burning Crusade. Okay, then what the hell would a baseline classic paladin have at this point? Because I haven't gotten any other move. Would I literally be relying solely on judgment still? That's horrifying. There's exorcism, but you can get a rune to make it castable on everything. There's Avenger's Shield. In the original vanilla, at level 60, Hammer Rat was a remarkably awful spell, so bad that nobody ever cast it unless they're doing PvP combat, need to finish off someone after they got away. This is primarily due to cast time, and in fact, it resets the swing timer. It's also a range ability, not a melee ability or spell, which means it missed more frequently. Thanks to the rune, Hammer Rat is now instant cast, and no longer sets the swing timer, providing us with a real execute spell for when our enemies are below 20% health. The additional rune will reset the cooldown of Hammer Rat if it strikes an enemy below 10% health, ensuring that no one will survive in PvP combat. I am just reading what's said here on the page. It's by Surveillant. I'm righteous. Typically a tanking rune, is actually more powerful than Violent Storm for doing multi-target or cleave damage, despite requiring you to equip a one-handed weapon. When using this weapon for cleaving, you should use Steel Martyrdom and choose fastest and highest DPS one-handers available. You can freely swap between a two-hander and one-handed weapon to cleave as needed. The addition of these rune abilities also help to create an actual spell rotation for Retribution, whereas previous class was mostly an auto-attack robot, only periodically using Judgment and Consecrate as mana permitted, and more rarely Exorcism on undead and demon targets. Okay, how the fuck did Blizzard think that was fine to have as a character class? That's disgusting. I did hear a claim online that some of the devs behind Classic were well known in like EverQuest circles and whatnot. Because you know how people lead player protests in games? Yeah. They threw their dummy out of the pram before, apparently in EverQuest. Hybrid classes in it were actually viable in that game, apparently. They took issue. They took grievous offense to it. Led player protests condemning it, and when they worked on WoW, they brought that attitude there, and that's why Paladins were gimped to shit, because they saw a hybrid class, and they saw red. And they threw their dummy out of the pram again. It wasn't until years later that the Paladins became a viable class. They started to become better in Burning Crusade, and then Wrath of the Lich King is when they actually became a full, they actually, fully became viable. I think Burning Crusade, they still had issues, but they were hammered out in Wrath of the Lich King. But that's disgusting. If this is accurate, that is disgusting. I can say for certain I won't be playing. Let's go this Classic Plus, yeah? I won't be playing straight WoW. I won't be playing straight Classic. If that's what Paladins are like, I will not be touching that. Oh, apparently they don't use Rebuke here in Season Discovery because it requires you to give up Exorcist which lets you hit anyone with exorcism, and rebuke has a 15-second cooldown. It's situationally useful in PvP, and for leveling before you unlock the Art of War. Though you could just use Hammer Justice or Repentance instead. Guarded by the Light. It's a feat upgrade. It's like Divine Plea from Wrath of the Lich King. Activates some melee attacks provided with a buff that restores 5% of our max mana every 3 seconds, giving infinite mana. Downside is your heals are now 50% less effective. Very valuable while leveling and eliminating the need to ever sit down and drink to restore mana, and making up for the increased mana consumption of using Divine Storm and max rank Seal of Command, if you choose to use them over Seal of Martyrdom. Also supports consecration orientated builds and increased mana consumption. Every time you hit a target with your melee weapon, you gain 5% of your maximum mana per 3 seconds for 15 seconds. But the amount healed by your Flashlight, Holy Light, and Holy Shock spells is reduced by 50%. Then there's Sacred Shield, an ability I quite liked, I think. I think I got to use it a bit. It gives you shield that absorbs damage when being hit. It also increases the critical chance of your next Flashlight on a shielded target. You could be a Holy Shockadin. Sorry, you could be a Shockadin Paladin. A hybrid healer damage roll that will spend points deep into the Holy Talent tree. We largely use same runes as the Retribution Paladin. Fast weapon, critical strike chance cure to maximize the Art of War cooldown resets in order to cast more of its bread and butter abilities, Exorcism and Holy Shock. Shockadin gear is most same as Ret Pally, gaining the majority of its spell power from attack power through Sheet of Light, which also boosts the damage of Seal of Martyrdom and melee attacks. While it's 9% to 16% less damage than Ret Pally, it's very powerful healing capacities, and it's very powerful, extremely powerful pocket heal in the PvP battleground. Healing people, helping them to secure kills with high burst damage. Can also be used to tank, generating respectable threat, being able to heal itself with Holy Shock. Apparently we have very high threat generation even when not tanking. 10-minute blessings are still somewhat tedious to keep refreshed during 10-man raids, 20-man raids in dungeons. Having a look at their spec recommendations. They're doing what I'm doing right now, but they got this as well. They're gonna get this, this, and this. They actually skipped over Seal Command. I can see why they would skip over Seal Command, because like if I'm to look at that, it gives a bonus for stunned and incapacitate targets, which to me rings as a well, you're never going to stun or incapacitate, Kalfazad, You're never going to stun an incapacitated raid boss, so you're kind of missing out on damage, you know? But then they hop over to the holy tree and get boom, boom, and boom. Because this gives 10% strength maxed out. This boosts your seal of righteousness and judgment righteousness by 15%, which also boosts seal of martyrdom. And then this is consecration. There's a rune you can get that also has consecration crit, which can proc Art of War, which oh, actually no, it's your melee critical strikes. There might be something here that causes anything to crit and cause Art of War or something. Ah, fuck, I don't remember. There is like some synergy where when any of your abilities but exorcism crit, you get a bonus exorcism. But, Anyway. Oh yeah, I never actually finished what I was looking here about. Ooh, you can switch weapons mid-cast. Okay. Or you can swap weapons mid-battle. Didn't think you could. Never had to do it, so... Or maybe a few times I had to. I'm just looking here to see if there's any runes I can get right now. Because I'm feeling a little weak. There is Hand of Reckoning, but that's just a taunt. Beacon of Light. That's from the Azeroth Commerce Authority. Oh, apparently you can just turn in a waylaid shipment for money. You don't actually have to fill it. You don't actually have to fulfill it. You could just hand it in. You do get more for fulfilling it, though. I have to get, can't get Divine Storm till level 25, and same with Exorcist. Avenger Shields 23, Divine Sacrifice 20, Beacon of Light is 15. So there's nothing there. Excuse me. Let's go on offload a bit. I think I will offload heavily once I really hoping there'll be something here. Like, after being sold, you know? So, should I run back the whole way, or... Do I have the recipe for her baked eggs? Yes. Are they really trying to That's oh, egg. Oh yeah, I'm broke, aren't I? Sunken hex. Nothing out of the ordinary here. There we go. Alright, fine. You know what? No, I'm not in the mood for it. I'm just gonna fly back. Still 4 more fucking null balls to get.
For the Alliance.
But yeah, sorry for reading so much of that WoW article, but it was fascinating and horrifying in equal measure. Not a true elf. So, what quest did you have?
Light be with you.
Bring me 15 red leather bandanas and I'll pay you well. Nice work, human. Please accept one of these items as payment for your hard work. One thing I do dislike is them saying your race. Like, say if you're a night elf. It feels weird for me, for another night elf to call me a night elf. If they're a human, sure. But if they're a night elf, then they should call me a paladin. Let's say, okay, well, let's stick to this situation. I'm a human, they're a human. Instead of calling me human, they should call me by my class. So instead of saying, nice work, human. Nice work, paladin. Because we're both human. And so him calling me human, suddenly I'm expecting him to either be boop, I am a robot, or I bend over, I'm about to probe you. You know? Aha! You know, I was the goblin all along. Yeah, it's weird. It's just like, it works fine, like, well, good, nice work, dwarf. You know, nice work, gnome. It works fine if it's a different race, but when it's the same race, it sounds weird. Because to me, it implies that he's a different race, and it's like, eh. It's just my own quirk. Yeah, these boots have an upgrade.
Light bless you.
Hell of a goddamn upgrade. Ooh, excuse me.
Light be with you.
Need help?
Well done, Gork. Our scouts witnessed your valiant acts. You're proving yourself quite well so far.
For the Alliance.
Band of vicious defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alxon farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behaviour. Dispatch immediately, Gork, and make the light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast quarry is near the shore, to the west of the tower. As the next step of your training, I want you to kill 15 of those foul defias pillagers and 15 looters.
Be careful.
I need a target. That spell isn't It's still recharging.
2 out of 3 snouts.
I need
Also, remember I was saying about weak hero earlier? For some reason, it went from going to have 2 free pass things a day and like 6 ads. Like you can watch 6 ads and get 6 episodes, 6 chapters to read. They've gone from 6 to 20. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen 20 before. But yeah, I don't know how Blizzard could have thought having an auto-attack class was acceptable. Like, what the hell? You need to have some abilities to be able to do something, you know? But again, the story goes that there was developers who had a grudge against the idea of hyperclasses being viable. They hated the idea of it. They led player protests when they were playing EverQuest, and when they moved on to actually having a game of their own, they brought that mentality with them. And Paladins ended up gimped for years for it. So... yes, it was just down to them. The devs in question haven't a clue. So, just something I remember hearing years back. Hopefully it's true and not just someone making shit up. That would be very frustrating. Kill.
That's still recharging. I can't cast it yet. It's still recharging. I can't cast that.
Army's thinking of like fulfill any orders that I can fulfill. After that, just move on.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Just like if an order comes in and wants the ruined pants, then give them the ruined pants. If an order comes in and it wants
That spell isn't ready yet.
you know, me to make letter stuff, then it can fuck off. One, two, three, four. So like there, the chest there that requires me to give up weather belts. I'm thinking I won't do that
It's still recharging.
because of what it requires me to give up, you know?
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Yes, something sold. Linen. Not much money, but it's something. But
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
gonna be honest with you, mind completely just vacated there. Could not remember what I was saying. Oh, I maxed out a null pause. Wonder when that happened. Not too long ago. Well, so maybe alongside the white letter supplies. But I still can't just get over
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
what
I'm
even
out
is
of
it.
range.
Bruisley. I still can't get over Blizzard thinking that was fine. To have a class that could barely even use its own moves due to how intense mana cost was. To the point where they would just sit there and just you know, auto attack. Jesus Christ. It does end up sounding like a friggin' grudge they held. And the reckoning. Hmm. Head's feeling a bit floaty right now.
That spell isn't ready.
Ooh, excuse me. Have to kill the Defias drones down here. Okay. Like seriously, from the sounds of it, I wouldn't actually have, like, the only moves I would have right now would be like a seal or two and
I
judgment.
need a target.
I wouldn't have anything else. I wouldn't have Crusader Strike came in Burning Crusade. So like you'd be watching me just auto attack enemies. I wouldn't be doing all this. The fight wouldn't be already over. I would have had to auto attack it down, same with all other enemies. I'd have the odd ability, but that'd be it. I really don't know how that got past any degree of quality control. I'm surprised someone's grudge could go that far, you know. Like that no one was like, guys, I think this is a bit shit. You know, I'm surprised it took 2-3 expansions. Well, 2-3 iterations of the game to fix it, you know?
Well met. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
I've not killed 20 of them yet?
We need to get closer. Inventory is full.
We should go get some sleep.
Greetings.
Well done. You know, I'd have had more issue there.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
One, two. Hey, folks.
I'm out of range. I can't cast it yet.
I've been seeing a lot of memes and talk about Columba as of late. Never actually watched Columba. I've seen clips,
Ready yet.
but
That's still recharging.
I've never actually watched the show. Never actually watched it. Probably should. It seems good. It seems interesting. The stuff that's been going around about Columbo has been mainly the, you know, could insert detective, fictional detective here solve the Kira case? You know, Death Note. Could they solve it? And moreover, could they intuit the mechanics of the Death Note? And he was in the top left corner saying that yes, he could intuit the mechanics and he could solve the case. And it was just like generally accepted that yeah, this is canon. Someone's opinion on it was that like no, he couldn't intuit it. Like nah. Someone's of the opinion that no, he would catch light on something. He basically operates like as a trickster god of justice. And I'm gonna be honest, I like that idea. That's funny.
I need to get closer.
For whatever reason, none's actually popping up here to say what this is. I know it's copper, but I was really hoping it would be tin initially. And well, the lack of a pop-up kept that vain hope going.
That's still recharging.
Hey folks, and I'm back. It's me. Only ducked away for a second there, but I think I'm gonna go turn these quests in, then I'm gonna call it quits. I'm actually pretty fucking knackered right now. Really tired, so I'm gonna go get some sleep. So yeah, I'll just turn these quests in first, then I'll go sleep. Oh, Blanchy.
Hey there.
Don't suppose you're able to get my watch?
See you later.
My watch. Thank you so much, kind sir. We were about We are but poor farmers, and we've lost our land, but please accept this as a reward, this reward as a token for appreciation.
Have a good one.
Hello.
Oh, Blanchy's on her last leg. Do you happen to find any oats for her?
Have a good one.
Thanks to you so much, Gorik. Poor Blanchy will be so happy.
Safe travels.
I think old Blanchy would could do with the blanket and feed pouch more than I would. Apparently not.
King's honor, friend. Be
Don't
careful.
feel- Good work, friend. You have earned your pay well. Who knows, perhaps Westfall will prosper once again. It won't.
Go with honor, friend. What can I do for you?
So it.
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend. Be careful. For the Alliance. Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Hello. Farewell.
Okay, I don't have enough, but I could go buy
Be
it.
careful.
Except I'm pretty
Can I help
broke.
you? Have a good one.
Come back with fun ingredients. 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 gorse tusk snouts, 3 mark eyes, 3 okra.
See you around.
That okra will thicken up this broth nicely. Now we just add the stringy vulture meat, a few mark eyes, and those delicious gorse tusk snouts. And we're done. For all your help, Gorik, I want you to take today's first batch of Westfall stew.
Safe travels. Hey there. Be careful.
What can I do for you?
Okay, sell that. Sell that. Hey folks, I'm actually going to leave this fiddling around till tomorrow, as I'm feeling pretty floaty right now.
Light
I'll
bless
talk
you.
to you then. Till then, till then.